Ready to go.
If you can't keep up, you're straight out of luck.
The gusts of wind calls our victory.
Introducing your champion.
Patience. Just patience.
This might be a good place to land.
By the time you see me coming, I'll be going.
Prepare for battle. Let's explore this land.
Receiving damage.
My abilities have been taken from me.
Using grapple.
Attention.
I am taking fire, friends. Firing. Enemy down, and it's not us. Wonderful.
I have fallen.
I killed an enemy.
Down.
Reloading. Lucky us. We are already inside the ring, giving my shields a recharge.
inside this next ring. Care package being delivered. Taking fire! Giving him the chimney. Giving him the chimney. Come on in. Old Painless is waiting. Grenade! Give me a sec. Recharging shields. Give my shields a recharge. Those fire ladies. Oscar Mike.
I wonder if the evaporated cane juice is a big player here, because everything else is exactly what it asked for. Oh no. It's a crumbly mess, y'all. I genuinely think, like, given how it's looking right now, where, like, the more I manipulate it, the more it kind of holds, I think I just gotta play with it a little bit and then just put it right in the pan. I'm so confused at how it thinks I can roll this out. It's literally a powder. I'm adding a little more water because it needs it. It is so dry and crumbly. And I'm going to try to make this more of a dough. A little bit of water seemed to already help a bit. Okay, parchment paper, come back. I changed my mind. I still love you. So I had to add a little bit of water, and it's already looking way more like dough. It's cracking a little bit, but it's definitely a dough now. So we're going to try it again with the brown rice flour onto our surface so that we can just kind of flip it into the pan. And I'm kind of just like guiding the edges into place as I spread this out. And I'm not going to use a rolling pin because I'm scared. I have fears that that will derail everything we've worked so hard for our whole entire life. I'm just shaping it. Give this pie some character, okay? It needs to be shaped a little bit. I'm just going to put the pan on top. I'm going to get my hand underneath. This is finesse right here, y'all. Okay, parchment paper. You have one job. It's to not stick to things. Oh my god. Okay. So this is... Leave. Okay. But you know what? No one sees the bottom of the crust because it's covered by the filling. You just eat it, right? So who the hell cares? We just need to make the edges look kind of clean. Don't do celiac, kids. It's a hell of a drug. I literally shaped this with my hands, and you can really tell because there are pretty much fingerprints all over this crust. But you know what? We made a crust, and that's all that freaking matters. We're going to bake it at 350 for 40 minutes, and we'll see this thing in a little bit. This is one of those videos where I've overwhelmed myself with many things, and we need to just pause for a second, keep the knife in your hand, and take a deep breath, okay? Let it out. All right? Now we're moving on to strawberry hand pies while the crust for the banana cream pie cooks, because that needs to be cooked before we add the filling. Once that's cooked, we add the filling and we refrigerate, and that is donezo. We're going to add that to our donezo list once that is done cooking. Right now we are pulling and quartering fresh strawberries. I don't know why I said it like that. We need about a pound of these. The dough for this hand pie recipe is relatively the same as the dough for the banana cream pie. It's just a normal single pastry crust is what it is called. We're just hulling strawberries. Is that the word for it? Hulling? Hold and quarter, baby. The best part about strawberries and cutting them is that they're so red and bright that if you cut yourself, you won't even know. Thanks for coming to my safety class. See you guys next week where we teach you how to use paper towels as bandages. Sorry. Cut. Alright, we're almost at a pound. When the pound hits. Okay, well, we have a pound of hulled strawberries here. We're going to do a tablespoon and a half of evaporated cane and 1 tablespoon of arrowroot. I'm going to lock this in, and we are going to mix this together. I don't know if a stand mixer is the best method of this, but I think it might be. Hey, honestly, I didn't need a whole stand mixer. That was way overkill. Hello? Oh, God. Okay. This is what we got. It is just a nice looking mixture. It smells like strawberry. I don't know why I wouldn't. I don't even know why I tested. Sometimes you just gotta smell though. Alright, now we need to get our hands dirty. And here we are adding some water that the recipe did not call for because we need to. But basically we want this to be the consistency of, obviously, a dough, like a pastry dough. So that we can work with it, we can move it, and it stretches even just a little bit. Like, a little bit of water does this recipe a lot of good. I don't know what they did with their water measurements, but I just kind of feel like it's off. We're preheating our oven to 350, by the way, for the hand pies. Okay, so we're going to divide our dough into 5 little balls. Even size. The normal recipe calls for 10, but because we're having it, Yeah, this is the baking sheet we're going to use because we're confined to a smaller oven, but everything's fine. Everything's great. You're going to take your ball of dough and you're going to basically make it into a square. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that square, put some of the filling in the center, and fold it into like a book. And then you're going to crimp the edges, and that's your hand pie. Okay, I lied. It says rectangles. So about 2.5 by 5 inches is the size we're looking for here. And what's nice here is that this dough is actually working really well. And so I learned that the reason we have 5 balls and we're making 4 hand pies is the 5th ball is to repair any tears that happen, sort of use it as your spare dough. And so we're going to take, I think about a tablespoon of filling, and we're going to fold the pie over. We're going to take a fork and just crimp the edges. Be very gentle because this dough is so finicky. And we're going to take our Harry's Kitchen knife and create 2 little slits on the top, and that is for steam to be able to escape. Pick up this hand pie and place it on our baking sheet. And you know what? All things considered, I expected that to go a whole lot worse. Aw shit, here we go again. Dude, we're making hand pies. This is wild. Let's go. Let's go. Hurry up. Let's go. We gotta go. We're gonna be late for school. Did you forget your backpack again? I'm not packing you lunch today. You gotta pack it yourself. Alright, I'll pack you lunch. You want a hand pie? Here you go. Here we go, taking about a heaping tablespoon of filling, maybe a little more than that. And that is going to be the filling for the pie. We're going to fold it over like a book. These are like sweet calzones, I want to say. Look at us go, you guys. This is just very exciting. Alright, well, our hand pies have made it to the point where we are going to bake them now. I'm honestly a little bit surprised and pretty proud of this, considering how the first dough went. This is exactly how I had hoped they would look. So if that's any indication, I think we're onto something here. I think these hand pies are going to be dope. Holy crap. Alright, we're like 2 hours in and we haven't even started the third pie, but we are starting right now, okay? We're starting right now. This is our savory pie. We're going to make an Aussie style, pie face style meat pie, which is a pretty simple recipe. It's going to be meat and onions kind of cooked with some seasoning, Worcestershire sauce, a few other things, but on a normal tart pie crust. So we're going to make the crust first. Right here I have some brown rice flour. I'm going to put in our food processor. We need 1/3 cup of cornmeal. This is the messiest the kitchen has ever been and ever will be. That second part's a lie. 1/4 cup of tapioca, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 cup of oil. Is anyone still here? I feel like I've just been heavily breathing and struggling for like 3 hours. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this pie dough for our pie face meat pie, and I'm going to cover it and set it aside. This is me just making a game time call, okay? This is looking good, but is not how the recipe in the book came, so I would look up just like a meat pie crust recipe and go with whatever you find. Alright, I'm going to wrap this in cling wrap. Okay, this is going to sit in our bowl and set it aside. Oh, that is our banana cream pie. Our banana cream pie crust has landed. Let's find our way back to the banana cream. So this is going to go in the fridge for about 4 hours. We're going to slice one more banana and put it at the base of the pie, so you get little pieces of banana as surprises while you're eating this. This is the moment of truth for the banana cream pie. We're going to pour the filling into it and put it right in the refrigerator. Pick it up 4 hours later. Man, that looks nice. Okay. I'm going to go and open the fridge. Look at this bad boy. Alright. We'll see you in 4 hours time. You're going to be all firmed up and ready to eat. Alright, so our hand pies have frozen for 20 minutes. These are going to go in the oven at 425 for 35 minutes now. Frozen. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. Okay, another deep breath. We're making the filling for our meat pie. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of vegetable oil, and we're going to mix this around and throw in our diced half of yellow onion. And then we are going to add our wonderful Beyond ground beef. We are going to add a little bit of our cube here, our bouillon cube, 3/4 a cup of water, our Worcestershire sauce, and our tomato sauce, which, because this is an Aussie recipe, I'm pretty sure just means ketchup. And we're going to also add a couple of tablespoons of flour. This is me being precise. I think I was actually supposed to cook the meat first, but honestly my brain is working at like 10% right now after all these recipes and instructions and successes and failures and time. I don't know. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Let me drink. So there's good news and bad news. The good news is somehow we're almost done. We have our crust ready for our meat pie, our makeshift meat pie. Obviously this isn't going to be as great as a traditional Aussie meat pie. I know this is, and I didn't do a lot of things right, but I did my best. I really wanted to give it my best shot. Turns out when you do 3 different pies, it's kind of hard to make any of them perfect. So we're going to put the meat pie in the oven very soon. We're just cooling the meat filling. The strawberry ham pies are almost done. That's exciting. The bad news is we're going to have to wait till later tonight to try the banana cream pie, which for you is going to be in about a minute YouTube time. So we're going to start by tasting the meat pie and the ham pies, and then later, maybe with a guest, we'll try the banana cream finale pie. Meat pie, we ready? This mixture has cooled nicely. It looks delicious. I tasted it. It tastes delicious. We're going to fill up our pie crust with this wonderful Aussie style meat pie filling. One thing I love about the meat pie dish, the one that we're making, is that it's just so simple. Like, it just works, you know? Now we're going to take a little ball of dough, and this is going to be kind of the top of the pie. So you're going to cook it at about 450 for 15 minutes, and then lower it to like 375 for another 20 minutes. Alright, I think we should cut slices in the middle. I think the X is sort of the way to go. Anyway, this is our meat pie going in the oven. Oh baby, these look really good. They need to cool, obviously. We are going to sprinkle these with confectioner's sugar. This looks really good. This is kind of a decent little cross section. It's really hot, so I wonder if it's ready to take a bite of. Oh my god, that is so good. Definitely wait a minute, because this motherfucker is hot. This right here tastes so good. It is like puffy and sweet. Like, this is a ham pie we made. I can't believe we did it. So I imagine, like, in general these are a little thinner, but I don't mind it. It's just like extra rich, you know? But it has that puff pastry sort of taste. It's not perfect, but it was definitely worth the effort. Like, this ham pie is really good.
Yes, B.
Got some strawberry ham pies.
Oh my god, that looks like the picture from the book. I'm like full lounge mode. Is that okay that I look like a mess and my glasses are crooked because I sat on them? What should I do to fix them? Sit on them again?
Welcome.
That looks like the book. Was it hard? It smells so
It kicked my ass. Yeah.
Oh, it's baking hard for my yacht.
Bake more, wife.
Bake more wife.
Look at me, I've been a good wife baking all day. Yeah, try piece. It's hot, but you can have it. Is it good? I don't know, because I've like lost all the brain cells I have in my head already, so I can't really tell.
Wait, why?
I've just been, these recipes are very hard.
Hope
I made
is it
3
airy?
pies I've never made before. It was very hard. With no gluten, that shit is hard.
The crust is really good.
Is it?
For gluten free, yeah, are you kidding me?
Yeah. It took finessing, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it would be like, okay, put these ingredients, mix until it's a dough. And I would mix it, and mix it, and mix it, and it never turned into a dough. So I had to like kind of add some stuff like water and more of the starch and just kind of figure it out. But when working it a lot with your hands helps, but I'm glad it turned out good.
I love the strawberry. More strawberry. You made hand pies.
I made ham pies.
That was so fun.
Banana cream pie will be ready tonight because it's got to refrigerate for a few hours. And right in there is our meat pie.
Whoa! I can't believe you made your own crust. That is so good, Julie.
It is good, right? You want me to cut this one a little bit so you can have a piece? It's pretty yummy.
It's so yummy.
Lay down. Good boy. Not so good no more. Alright, get down, you smell. Get down, you smell.
Alright guys, what's up? We're going to a ranch today. We're going to be hanging out with some horses, and it's going to be fun. Yeah, right. And some cows. I saw Taylor and Natalie doing this exact same thing yesterday, seeing who had better reach. It's such a guy thing. Hey, you got, look at your reach line. What are they trying to do? I don't know what they're exactly trying to do. But it looks fun. Let me see the combo. Show me the combo. Right there. Yeah. He's done. No barbershop for 2 weeks. Okay, now you two fight. Taylor, no easy on her. Sissy, come here. Close your eyes. But look down. Look down.
Look down?
No, don't run into this. Wait a minute, Sissy, don't move. There's a little surprise for you.
I know what it is.
Now, what did you just say? They canceled Corky Beach Day?
I'm so depressed.
Well, don't be depressed. Look, stop and look. It's a Corgi.
Oh, I know! It's literally my favorite dog.
We got another corgi, but it's like a puppy.
Really?
Like not fully a puppy. It's kind of like.
Where is it? Can I see it?
It might be in our house.
This guy's so funny, man. Him and Nerf would get along good.
Yeah, he's very
He
nervous.
smells them.
It's a corgi! Look!
What is it doing?
It wants you to pet him!
It's the dog that Susie would like. It's kind of funny.
Somebody better, goddamn.
You got it. Susie, what's going on now?
There's another one! Look at them walking! They're just walking! Wait, no, come here! Excuse me, sir!
Excuse me, sir.
They have the corgi here, it's okay! Is that a doggy too? Yeah, we got like... Oh my god, they have so many doggies!
Hey guys, you on patrol?
This one I want to take home.
Yeah. Keeping the ranch safe? Crazy looking. These are mules?
Yeah, they're little miniature donkeys. They call them Jesus donkeys.
Really?
They're little crosses in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, right. Well, what are you doing?
Look to him, I'm scared.
What happens when you sit on him? Well,
There's a doggy behind you.
They're all hungry.
Wait, are you sure the doggies don't fight?
You know, if they ever make a Disney movie with a corgi, you could voice it.
I know.
They're dating.
Who's dating?
My brother and that girl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about two of the horses. How long you been on the farm?
18 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old are you?
18.
Okay. Born and raised here?
Born and raised.
Damn.
Yeah.
We go horseback riding.
Oh yeah, we go.
Yeah, let's go.
We need to go to...
Super fun.
Yeah. I'll race you.
Whoa!
Doesn't that feel like Jurassic Park?
Wow.
Oh my god, I love horses. This is like a ride at Disney. I mean, you know, I've been riding horses since I was 4 years old.
Shut up.
I swear, I learned to ride a horse when I was 4 years old.
Did you ever ride out in LA?
No, my grandparents have a farm in Iowa.
Okay, we're going to go through the pasture now, where these horses are running free. As you can see, they're beyond the ridge there. The horizon. Whoa!
Wait, hold on, I want to see this carrot.
Wow. Oh my god.
They prance so
Wow!
So this is Gigi. The one right behind us, that's Austin.
Name of this ranch?
I don't know. I never really had a name for it.
You guys don't have a name?
No.
Saddle ranch?
The ranch. No.
Oh yeah, there's Zane falling off the table.
This is Abby.
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 Oh, Curtis, she's beautiful. She looks like the color of like a cardigan sweater you'd wear.
We could get them weird names, like you ask me the names. Like...
Okay. There's Jonah, Jeff, Todd. Zane, Heath.
Who would you be, Jason?
This old scraggly one right here. With the whiskers coming out of his mouth.
Hey, they won't bite us, right?
I don't know. This is like Jurassic Park all of a sudden. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Hey, these guys are crazy. Hey, it seems like they don't get full.
You guys make carrot juice? Yeah, right here.
I've never made carrot juice.
Oh, here's the old guy.
I feel like they look into your soul.
Yeah. Old guy. Old guy.
Hey, I have a question. I've seen some TikTok videos where they scrape the bottom of the horse's hooves. Does that hurt them?
No, it doesn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Cutting your fingernails.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, I feel like it hurts. Isn't there nails in their feet or what is it?
Sometimes. I mean,
Oh, doesn't that hurt though?
yeah. Rocks and stuff will get caught in their feet.
Really?
Yeah.
They're such smart animals.
Yeah, they are.
They're so smart.
They each have like their own personality. If you look into their eyes.
Just like humans. Just like humans. Is it true that you can't stand behind a horse? Or else they'll kick you?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's precaution.
I've been kicked a couple
Scare
times.
them, right?
Yeah.
If it falls on the ground, can they pick it up?
Yeah, they can.
Really?
Yeah.
Susie, you know their lips go are so funny.
Huh?
The way their lips go.
I know, it's like-
They called it.
What was that?
What happened?
I don't know. This.
What happened? Why'd they do that?
That means a storm's coming.
What do you mean? Are you serious?
Granny, get back in
Yes.
the truck.
Are you joking or are you being serious?
No, I'm just kidding.
You had enough?
He's like the leader out here. Yeah, Spartacus.
He's the leader?
That's the one I was feeding? That's the one I was feeding. I was feeding that one along. They're so beautiful. Oh my god.
This backdrop.
What else kind of animals do you guys have? You have chickens?
We have.
Oh, you weren't with us last time?
No, I've never
Oh,
been
they
here
have,
before.
they have the biggest pig you've ever seen.
Do you have a chicken?
600 pounds.
Yeah.
This pig, it looks animatronic. It's so big.
Oh my god, when are we gonna see it?
Oh! David! The corgi's still ch***ing Jonah.
The costumes are over here.
Yeah. So these are all the different sort of designs that you would wear into a performance.
So it's like a rodeo show?
Yeah, basically. It's kind of like the entertainment for rodeo.
Well, stranger.
Yeah.
What are you doing here on the ranch?
I got lost, just not the north.
You looks like the compass led you the wrong way. This ain't the north. This is the east.
I was passing through. My father's John Capita.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that your dad was John Capitol.
Yeah.
John Capitol was a great man.
You have any beer?
Yeah, I reckon any son of John Capitol, we do indeed have beer on hand. And my apologies for not giving you a proper greeting before.
It's okay, mister. Look, I'm not here to f*** you.
Well,
I'm doing a little improv scene over here.
then I guess
I love in the middle of the improv scene, someone goes, "We're doing a little improv scene in here. So, don't be alarmed."
Oh, holster.
Wow. But they don't shoot, right?
Right.
They're prop guns.
They're prop guns.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I hate to tell you, brother, this fit last spring.
Make a new hole?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can I be outlaw?
Hey, give me the camera.
Hey, does anyone want some chaps?
Oh, yeah, there's some chaps.
Yeah. Oh, Todd, do it. Those chops. Let's do it.
We don't take kindly to folks like you around here.
Well, I understand I'm a little overweight, but that's no reason not to welcome me into your saloon.
I think you and I are already on the same team. Look at that. We got the same thing going on here. We're gonna have to
It's
do motherfucker Todd we're after.
Hey. Oh, not you.
Like, there he is. I see a shadow. Oh, there's.
Oh, there's my daughter. Hey, Clarice, come on over here. I want you to meet the new Wrangler.
Come on over. Ain't nothing to be scared about.
Whoa.
Hold her right there, partner.
Around here,
Hold her right there.
Look at her.
I'm just a city folk.
Let me see your hands.
I didn't know I was coming to the Confederate Army.
We don't take kindly to folks like you around here.
You wouldn't be trying to steal one of our horses, would you?
No, I got no need for horses. I drive a
You wouldn't be.
BMW.
Hey, there he is! I know what you said to my wife. We're gonna have a fucking draw right now. Alright. I want to walk 10 paces, turn around, and draw. That's fine. Alright. There we go. 10 paces.
What's your cowboy name?
Stay out of the mud.
I usually go with Frank.
Yeah, that's my name, Banshee.
Yeah.
We call you, Formula.
Formula.
I like that. Too modern of a name.
Owen Wilson.
Guys, can we pitch on names for Todd real quick and his character?
Rodrigo?
Oh, that's you. Oh, just Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. You say Rodrigo?
Would it be confusing if they were both named Rodrigo?
Yeah, that's weird.
There's only room for one Rodrigo in this town.
Well, I hate to say it, he's right. There's only room for one Seeing that both your names are Rodrigo, there's only room for one Rodrigo in this town. You two are gonna have to have a duel. Bah!
That's
not how you do it. You gotta go back to back and count 10 paces.
I just want to have terms of a duel.
I just want to be an outlaw.
Hey, watch this. Watch this. You're dead. You're dead already. Alright. On the count of 10 paces, we turn around and fire. Hey, and I want you to know, it's something personal.
It's always personal.
Just said it wasn't personal. Why you gotta make it personal?
You ain't chewing tobacco?
Yeah, I got a bunch.
Okay, borrow some maybe after. Can you borrow some after?
Hey, Paul. What's going on with this guy's fingernails?
Oh, I jammed it in the door.
Holy you jammed
Looks like
you jammed them all in the door.
This hand too?
And you gotta be one kind of idiot to jam all 10 fingers in a door. Let's go. Count to 10. Okay, now before do you know how to count to 10?
There's a bunch of mud in the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going this way. Don't worry, you're gonna be dead in a minute.
Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ow! Ow!
Oh no, Paul!
Ow, Rodrigo! Clara B. Sorrell, my daughter, who's on her cell phone looking at Instagram. Bang! Ow!
You lost that drop.
Bang! Hey man, let me die. Let me have a little dignity and die. Oh man! What the? Yes, Rodrigo. Come here. This man with the feminine fingernails. Let him know he beat me fair and square.
He got you good.
Yeah, he got me good.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of this.
It's already done.
It's already done.
The sunglasses do not match the year. Your sunglasses don't match the year at all.
Right,
We gotta go secure the rest of the ranch. Let's go. Turns out he didn't die. I was
my brother's back to life.
My bad, hey! I didn't mean to.
Alright, let's go.
You guys feel like I'm interrupting a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, this is the house in here. You can stay inside. You have any torch?
Somebody in here. Now what do we do?
Hey, this is the fence. The Outlaws. We're the Outlaws. What kind of Outlaws?
Is that the name of our group, the Outlaws?
Some of the Outlaws. We're the.
Go on
Do you
in.
like that name?
The Outlaws.
That's
Something
pretty cool.
Outlaws. Something Outlaws. Hey, it's the Outlaws. It's the Outlaws. Hey, give us your. What you got there?
Laptop.
Come on. We don't take kindly to folks like you around here.
How you doing? Trying to upload.
Yeah, Todd looks scary.
Todd took the longest to get dressed.
Todd looks like the guy in the group who's like on your side, but then halfway decides that he's so upset.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're robbing the bank.
You do look like that
For the
guy.
rest of the money myself.
Alright, well, we just want to check on the upload, make sure it's good. I think Scott's getting into costume. We can go check out and see what Scott's doing.
Yeah.
This is Kitty Cat. Oh,
Hey, listen to me. I had one of my cattle stolen. And you are the only one that might have taken them.
What makes you think that we would steal some of your disease-infested, crappy cattle?
Crappy cattle.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Everybody knows your cattle don't yield no milk.
What are you, a goddamn sailor or a cowboy? Can't tell it apart.
I guess you don't have two good eyes in your head because it's pretty obvious that I'm not a sailor.
Sounds in the way, yeah. I do agree. Who the f is this chump?
This is Rodrigo, number 2.
Rodrigo number 2?
Yeah.
You look like the moonshine alive.
I do.
You do?
You want to buy some?
Looks like you...
I am looking for a deal, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, anyway, none of that. Who the f*** my cow?
whoa, tell your little sidekick to back.
Stop. This right here is my dog, Spencer.
Spencer?
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's kind of shaped like a cattle.
Hey, why don't you do some fancy footwork for us?
Fancy footwork. What? Oh, stop doing that.
Take his horse.
Maybe we will take your horse.
Now, y'all can't take the horse. That's a Honda.
Hey, I don't know if you know, that's not a horse. That's a dirt bike.
That's a dirt, but my horse can handle it no more.
Hey, Rodrigo, too. Grab his horse.
Rodrigo probably can't ride a horse like mine.
You've had a booger on the side of your nose for like the last 2 hours.
I know. I don't want to touch my nose.
Show it on camera.
Don't you come any farther! Hey, you back up! Now you want to see a show? I'll show you a show. I'll give you all a show. What I tell him? I told him.
Dang, that was good.
You like that?
That was good. Damn. Scott, I reckon that's about the funniest joke we've seen on this ranch in a long time. I give you a slap the 5.
My name's Chip. Handsome Dale.
Chip what? That's Dale. Hey, we got a question for you, partner.
Yeah?
You're new in town. Are you 100% cowboy?
I'm 100% cowboy.
Or part male stripper?
Oh, I'm 100% cowboy.
Okay, good.
I'm just double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Jay looks like he's in a high school play.
Sound like I'm from London.
It's a weird place to holster your gun, Scott.
Stay stretched. Stay stretched.
You trying to say that I'm gonna break character?
Hey, yeah. I've seen it before. You broke character.
No.
2 years ago on
I'll be the last person to break character.
I was waiting, bro.
I'll do this character all the way back home, Studio City.
All day.
They were ready.
Let me tell you this. The next time you go for a role, the same role as me, we'll have some problems.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Oh, shoot. This ain't sexy me.
How many years? Around?
I broke character.
I'm like, that's cool, man. I thought you were going to break.
He literally seems like a spoiled farmer's kid. He's done like no work around the farmhouse.
Hey, Tall, did you empty the bins like I asked you?
What?
Did you empty the bins like I asked you?
My dirt bike's too loud.
I'm gonna take that dirt bike away unless you start doing your chores.
Just do one more wheelie, man. Hey, watch.
I seen it. I don't need to see it. Now get inside and do your chores. That's the last time I'll tell you, Tom.
Really?
I'm going out there. God damn it.
The front wheel won't come up.
Off the bike, Tal. Off the bike. Off the bike. Oh, shit. Scott, how bad do you have to go to the bathroom?
I mean, really, really bad.
I gotta go really, really bad. Okay.
Just hear it?
I'd rather not.
Come on, let me in.
You know. Oh, man.
Who is that?
That's the new waiter, Raphael. This guy's killing me in tips.
He really is insane. That's pretty impressive. No, check.
I got that. I'm Gentleman Jason, and this is Jay from Prehistoric Pets, and we're here with one of the friendliest reptiles around. I'm going to show you right now what a Nile monitor is like, and truly, What an amazing animal that it is. Check this out. Look at this. You see? Ah! I'm gone! I'm gone! Oh, shit! It's okay, kids. It's okay. There's no problem. No one get back. Oh, my God. Shit. Oh, my God. Look how beautiful he is. Look at that. Now, that's truly a majestic animal right there. Jay, fucking kill this thing. Get it off me.
Not good. Bad news, Coretta. Turns out you're a fucking slob.
This truck says you've taken more loads than a laundromat.
Okay, how are you feeling today, little boy?
Pretty good.
Good. Everything good.
It's okay.
Good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Wait a minute.
What's going on?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you been having sex with multiple men at once?
No.
Are you sure? Let me listen one more time. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Dude, I've never fucking seen a prison. Wow. It kind of looks like Coachella with the trees.
Just like Coachella, babe.
Excuse me, what's that Diplo come on? Hannah, I think we're on the wrong place.
TMZ boss, fuck those guys! I'm right alongside them, they fucking got right here. What's up, Jenna? Looks like I got my own job. You fired me, and let me tell you something, I got my own bus right now, and I don't need you guys.
What are you guys doing?
Put your camera down, we have our camera on. Put your camera down. Hey, you guys want to come on a real bus? You come on over here, because Jenna is a fucking bitch, okay? Fuck you, Jenna! Fuck me now, bitch! Look at me fucking now! Hey! I'm gonna have a heart attack.
We're here with our scientist friend Nick. He's having Jason drop some weird shit into this weird shit. Jason, drop it in 3, 2, 1, go! It's in.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Dude, the house almost burnt down.
Oh well, better luck next time. Good try, guys. We'll get him next time. I'm sorry we didn't get to burn down my house today, guys. But good effort. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a fucking nitrogen bomb dropped on here. Natalie's looking for it. There's someone in New Mexico that's gonna send it. Natalie, how are we doing on that hydrogen bomb from New Mexico?
Today, Jason will be impersonating my assistant, Natalie.
So weird.
It's so weird. You're weird. Dude, they don't have 75 cantaloupes. They have 20 at best. I spoke with the manager. He called Costa Rica. Hi, I need about 2,000 pounds of elephant shit. I know, and oh shit, I'm at a car wash. I have to call you back. Fuck! Oh fuck, David, you're fucking shit. I can't God damn it. I can't go in. It says do not today. Oh, donate today. Okay, shit. I fucked that one up. I'm going in. I'm at Target. They don't have anacondas. David, guess what I found at Target? An anaconda. It's fucking staring at me in the face and it's terrifying.
Natalie!
Make-A-Wish said no, you can't shoot the kids with a paintball gun. Well, that would be the idea, is that David would have sex with Angelina Jolie for the vlog. Hi, Mom. How are you? No, I'm never coming home again. He won't let me. Hi, I'm calling about changing my identity. Going somewhere where I can hide, where my boss can... Hold on, I have to be quiet. Hi, how can we help you today? Hot dog. Okay, char dog with everything. Mustard and peppers. Give me your fucking char dog with everything and one dog with mustard and peppers. You fucking stupid slut. Holy fuck. I'll be up in about 2 minutes.
Nabil's coming.
When I'm gonna be in the next vlog?
Jason, can you do an impression of how much Nabil loves being in the vlogs? God damn it.
David, how are you?
I'm good.
Is there space for you?
Yeah.
Would you like to fuck my sister? Can I say one more thing?
Okay, Nabil.
Can I say fuck you to all the people who said I'd never make it in Jordan? I'm on fucking David's vlog now, bitch. Fuck you, Masad. Fuck you, Ais. Fuck you, Manushka. Fuck you, Giselle. Good job, Nabil. Hey, David, real quick.
Yeah?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Can I be in the vlog?
Yeah, that's right. I'll come when I come back from the apartment.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I be in the vlog? Okay? It sucks, man. It's okay?
My name is Irish Jason, and this is the daughters. We watch your videos over in Ireland. You also are a national hero. Whenever we fight, we say, holy shit, God's a real asshole when he's drunk.
Be a doctor who's completely obsessed with Corinna's boobs.
I will try. You're a cop?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I went over your chits, your charts. Have a tit. I mean, so, what seems to be the problem?
I have been having stomach problems.
Why? What I think would be best is, sorry, what would be best? Well, listen, you always want to keep an eye on these kind of things. Don't sweep it under the jugs of the rug.
This guy's mad at me.
You fucking idiot! You cut me off in that fucking sports car! You know what shit my life is? I'm 46 years old! You know how many times I've been fucked over by guys like you?
She's literally on the car. I don't know, her Uber's not working. What? Crack each and every one of your skulls. I'm 46 years old, and I don't have time for any of your fucking youthful bullshit. Heads up, I'm making fun of all of you guys, but I'm just doing it for the video, okay?
Okay.
You fucking dumb pieces of shit. Get away from the fucking car or I will single-handedly punch each and every one of you in the face. You understand?
Jason, come on, they're just children.
That one was a lot.
Oh my god, David's the best.
Do it.
Oh, come on.
Jason, how could you?
This fall, they're taking family music competitions up a notch. Sierra, David Dobrik, Debbie Gibson, and Nick Lachey. David has no business being there, but we gave him the job anyway. 3 of the most talented, accomplished people in the music business, and a douchebag social media influencer. Watch them every night do a really good job judging people, and David sitting there holding his dick.
Just found Madison Beer in Hollywood. How are you doing, Madison? Who are you with today? Jason?
Shit, David! Get the fuck out of here, man! Jackson!
Hannah, you have tattoos on the bottom of your feet?
It says left and right. Which shoe goes on what foot?
That's my next.
Just get a tattoo, stupid! Hi, how are you? I'm good.
You have great communication.
Hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, that's Hannah's dead body.
We're standing outside of a place where Jeff conducts a lot of business illegally.
No, I do not. You told me what I'm gonna say.
It fucking reeks of weed.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, really scared. Let's go. I'm done.
Actually?
Yeah, I just don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, shit! Oh my fucking goodness! I heard the CEO's gonna come through here any second. Have you met him?
Oh, shit! What are you doing here?
That's not the CEO.
Well, anyways, David, as you can see...
It's a bus! It's a bus! The police! Guys, we're in a sorority's kitchen.
The food's really good here. I feel like if I lived here, I'd be the girl that was in here way too much.
Becky?
What? I thought I heard something.
Are you eating again, you fuck?
I thought I smelled a robber.
What did he smell like?
Pizza.
Listen up, girls. This sorority is fucking serious.
Okay.
I know I look like a man, but I'm actually the house mom of this bitch. There will be no drugs, no booze, no sexual activities, unless I can fucking watch.
Everybody, this is a contact lens right there in the floor. Shannon lost her contact lens right there.
Did you just get kicked out?
He grabs me and he goes, "You're too old to be in here, man." And I go, "Well, you're not so young yourself." And he goes, "Well, it's my job." And so I go, "Yeah, it's mine too."
If you can touch that rock, I'll give you $1,000. It does look pretty thick right here. It does look pretty thick. My wallet looks pretty thin right here.
You're gonna pay him $1,000 for that?
Yeah. Huh. Oh my god. 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 Oh
It didn't hold. We gotta ice it. Get him back in.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Dre. My bad. My bad.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How
are you?
Nice to see you. My name's Jason.
Nice to meet you. I'm Brandon, okay?
You fucking idiot! Never again fucking yell at me when I'm driving. You just lost privileges to yell at me. Some girl comes up to me, she goes, Jason Nash? She goes, what happened? I go, shit's not working out. She's like, I knew it was gonna end like this for you.
Guys, on the left here, we have the courthouse from the movie Argo, and also actor John Stamos.
Wow.
John's up my ex-wife. Let's keep going.
No, don't bring that up.
What'd you say? You know what I said, John. You know very well what I said. Okay? Why'd you do it?
A good gaydar.
Who says Reggie's got good gaydar? I got better gaydar than Reggie. Reggie didn't even know he was gay for a while.
This is for Todd. He really inspires me every day. He goes to acting, boxing, poetry, piano, and none of it's working.
I'm sick of your bullshit, man. I'm just gonna keep it like that.
Sick of what?
I'm sick of you making fucking fun of me in the videos.
Yeah? What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do?
What was that? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
What are you guys, like the fucking Avengers? Looks like Thanos snapped and got rid of half of you.
Nah, it's not fucking funny.
Oh, not funny?
Nah, it's not funny.
You got a short fuse?
That's it.
I am so sorry. What did you do to this beautiful, handsome, and very sexy man? Come on, guys, we gotta get back to the house and clean.
I don't want to hear your shit. Now let's go. Get on the fucking bus. I don't fucking do this shit for fun. You think it's easy taking care of your asses all day? And you fucking stoned as fuck all the time. Let's go.
We'll get you next time, motherfucker.
What?
We tried to yell in a pot, close the lid, and open it to hear our yell back. It wouldn't happen.
What are you guys, from fucking Mars?
It doesn't work, dude.
No shit, it doesn't work. And now open it? Nothing.
It was trending all over Twitter.
Why would it fucking work? You know you look like you're in a fucking insane asylum. This is what someone would do in an insane asylum.
He'd be like,
I knew it. Fuck you. No, fuck you. No, fuck me.
On this episode, we're getting stoned.
Yes, sir.
Did someone say stone?
Who's fucking with you? It's Thanos.
Hey, you didn't tell me Ant-Man was gonna be here. What's up, little guy? Hey, fuck you guys.
Fucking pussies.
Thanos, you wanna get some fruit?
Sounds like a plan, David.
It's on me.
No, I got this one.
Are you sure?
Think about it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That shit amazing. Never gets old.
Oh shit.
That's the intro song.
We're gonna fuck you up. You understand? Everyone here, give us all your YouTube channels.
Well, how do you guys travel? Do you travel with those on too?
By horse.
Yeah, but what happens if you have to go far?
By horse.
Like, let's say you have to go all the way to California.
Yeah, I'm not with this horse.
There's rumors that Cass and I are dating, and I just want to say we're not.
Bro, he texted me. He told me to tweet. Yo, alright, Cass. Shut up, Dima. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Dima.
What did he say?
I told Demon to fucking tweet our Jason and Cass dating. Okay, so what?
So there's no rumors.
Yeah, it's just me and Demon.
See, Jeff followed both of you guys on Instagram last night. How do you guys feel about that?
I was really happy.
Why do you guys like that?
Because he's really pretty.
I followed you guys a long time ago. Never heard shit about it.
Last person to remove the match wins $100. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, it's already hot.
Okay, here we go. The race is on. Alright, guys, it's in between kicks.
I gotta win something for that. I'm fucking gonna burn my toes forever.
This is my friend Jason. Over the past 3 years, he has become one of my closest friends and pretty much given his life for my video. So today, while Jason was on vacation with his kids, we drove 4 hours to hand deliver him his brand new Tesla. I officially made it to Jason's vacation spot. He doesn't know we're here. I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm gonna greet him. with this thing. Guys, she's on the feet. He has no fucking idea we're here. Natalie's setting up the new car.
Julia!
Don't say a word. I'm gonna shoot Jason.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Jason! Can you come here for a second? I need your help with something. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
How's vacation?
Shit! Oh, God, David!
We drove all this way to shoot you with that thing.
Cool.
And
I don't remember agreeing to it.
I'll give you this.
No. 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 You want me to shoot your neck?
No! I can't.
It's right here.
I can't. No, David, I cannot. Shoot me again.
Oh, you lost your fucking mind, man. You lost your mind. Oh, fuck. I've done so many of these. And I've always thought to myself, why not me?
My shoe's wet.
No. Oh, my God. I'm so fat.
You don't have to touch me. Okay. I'm gonna return it.
This is so fucking sick.
Yeah, it is sick.
I'm gonna get girls now.
I cannot thank you enough for all the things that you've done for me. Number one, giving me a career, putting food on the table.
Yeah, no, I'm not busy.
Hey, would you like to see my wiener?
No, you gotta say welcome to Portillo's. You got a job at Portillo's, it's a hot dog place. Can I get in the car with you guys so we can order and touch my friend? Okay, great. Alright guys, we're driving around to order food from Jason. Can we just have a couple waters and some hot dogs? Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much. Jay, the service is honestly the quickest.
Believe it or not, this has happened before.
Our scientist friend Nick is here again today.
Charlie, Daddy loves you. He had to do this because David bought him a car.
I got a new sink. I want to show you guys. Alexa, can you pour me a cup of water? Watch. Stop! Now watch. 1 cup on the dot. Wow.
You are officially too rich for your own.
What's going on?
She masturbated too much in your bathroom thinking about you. There's not much we can do here. There is one way to save him. We'll have to call poor nurse.
What's going on?
Poor nurse ate around too much.
You weren't dead. You're looking around.
I'm rock hard with Charlie Blue. I hope someday you'll make my asshole.
Guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today's special guest, Jesus Christ. Hey, Jesus. Jesus, what do you think about Coretta?
You know what? Gotta go. See you later. David, don't ever put me on the fucking spot like that again. Go, bye.
Carly and Aaron, Jason has a little surprise for you. All right, open your eyes.
What's up, Aaron? Did you know if you think about the universe long enough, anything can happen? The other day, I was in the bathroom, and I was thinking about myself from yesterday, and I swear to God, me from yesterday walked in the bathroom and started brushing his teeth. But I didn't want to bother him because I was like, yo, what if I'm screwing up the past?
Jason's next door.
Jason's putting both me and him because I won't come.
Where's David?
He's right here.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's boring. Man. What have you been doing in here? Fucking calling you dick or what? I mean, I don't know who would listen to this shit. Sounds like you're crying. I'll tell you what it is, Charlie. It's out of fucking style. That's what it is. Man, you gotta do something like, oh, sucker for you.
I gotta fucking feel it, man! I gotta feel it! And I'm not feeling shit! Look at me, I'm like this.
What's that? Charlie Puth dropped a new single? Oh, okay, let me go back to bed. Don't waste my fucking time ever again! I am Benny fucking Blanco!
See you later, Charlie 2.
Taking a quick trip to Chicago right now?
What's up, motherfucking vlog squad? Guess what? I think it's a fucking plane over. The pilots are knocked down with blow darts. I'm gonna fucking crash this thing right to the Rocky Mountains.
Okay, she's here.
I let's love that when Eddie was like, oh
What are you gonna do? Get the fuck away from me! You ain't fucking do nothing!
You gotta please help my friend out, please.
See, like in a fucked up situation, I can't help anybody getting his ass whooped.
Let my friend go.
Put your coochie on his face. You gotta put your coochie on his face. You do. You gotta go like this. You gotta go like this.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god!
Wow, she smells great.
I just got back from the airport. Rose is leading up to my bedroom. Hello?
David,
Yeah?
got something going on in here, okay?
We will knock this door down, Jason.
What's up, dude? What's going on?
Girl in here, man. I borrowed your room. What do you want?
There's no one in here.
Hey, JC. Ready for me to sit on your face again?
I wouldn't see you again.
Oh, you always see me.
Jason got a Halloween costume. I want to show you guys real quick.
What is that? Is that your penis? Jesus Christ!
Like I was saying, Vladimir Putin, you got the juiciest polar bear dick in the game.
You're the new president?
That's right, David. I call the shots.
What happened
Body shots. Would you like one of those?
What happened to President Trump?
Oh, that news about President Trump. That motherfucker got eaten by a bunch of little kids trying to come across the border. Oh, look. A book about personality. Karina, maybe you should read this book. I'm just kidding, you dumb bitch. I know you can't read. Hey, earlier, I have to go give my State of the Union address. I'll be right back. Oh, shit. Probably just blew up Istanbul. Hi, Tracy. Are there any nukes in this fire right now? Can we cancel that last one? No? Okay, too late. Missiles are quick.
Pilot just informed me that we will be putting our seatbelts on. We're just going to be experiencing a little bit of turbulence, but it should be a smooth
Can't be fixed, man.
ride.
Fucker's going down.
The plane is going down! Down! Town!
Downtown. We're gonna be landing downtown.
I read the manual!
Is that the pilot?
Huh?
No.
Hey guys, it's your captain speaking. I got some bad news and some good news. Bad news is we're crash landing. Good news is we're gonna be on the ground a lot sooner than expected.
Where's fuck, Scott? This shit's going down, bro! I told you to bring more gas! You stupid fuck!
You go, should I bring extra gas?
I go, yeah, bring extra gas! It's our fucking plane, you fuckhead!
So, Weep Destroyer.
Uh-huh.
What's up with that?
Am I right?
What the fuck? Kind of an offensive name, don't you think?
Smitty-kun, watashi wa anarder ni kokia hakusuru hitsu yoga araimesu.
Smitty, please, be my senpai!
Since I woke up 2 hours ago, I'm really not in the mood.
Please!
Please. Stop.
I knew that you were the one for me, Smitty.
Why do you sound like a South Park character?
Hey, it's Eric Carmen. I got my own anime now.
It sounds
I just wanted to say thank you, Cam, because I'm a fucking weeb.